Hey, what's up guys? This is Kara and I'm back with another video. So, I'm back playing Dream Daddy and it's been a while since I've done any videos. I think it's been like a week and a half. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, get into the game. I really want to finish up this game. I think I heard that it's not that long of a playthrough depending how you go about the game. If you want to go one route and go straight through. But I think I actually want to explore the different dads. So anyways, let's go ahead and get in the game. I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles. I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Could you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I handed her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh. I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HII was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, and I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner? Your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing our foil wrap burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. A Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass, watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes. And there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know. I'm just excited. Did I mention the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HII, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story that our new foreign exchange student, who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have pets in the dorms? If you get a note saying you need one, I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Will the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a sec. So, you know I had to talk with Mr. Vega, right? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. We're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. That's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hugging kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome.
Ah.
You've got Dad.
Wasn't ready. I was taking a sip of water. So, what should I do? I could meet up with Craig. I could go on another date with Damien. So, here's where I have to decide. Do I want to do different people with different routes? Or I might do that? I really am interested to see where Damien's date goes. And now the AC's going. Last date was so crazy with Damien. I think I have to go with Damien again. And I might just do his whole route. So go ahead, message Damien again, go on the second date. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go check, make sure my laptop's in the right mode. But never mind. I had a little fun hanging around Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda holds me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude sure goes all out. I pry out the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest Carl, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I wrote this hastily under warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you may unforgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the moral of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Carl, if you allow me, it would mean the world if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda stops my laptop check. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to show that you two will like, then close them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop into my laptop and pursue showtimes. Let me save because I feel like I have to pick, and if I pick and I screw up, he doesn't seem like a romance comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's critically acclaimed. Exploration into the ennui of innocence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing, Damien, Good morrow to you on this fine eve. Not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? May confess my amateur control of this written word. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Ask him to hang out. True art takes time, Amanda. You do that. Bring it home, Pops. This. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure we both find titillating and enjoyable. And we'll carry on. No, I am done with the My Chemical Romance jokes in here. But I'll do that. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Carl May. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While in strange turn events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Was that enamored? I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Namaste, Carl May. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it, put it in an inbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Leaves the room, returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax on the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome! Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep. Now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if this is true. I head inside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rose where I'm supposed to meet Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice. That was a little too much. I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't even know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What? What? Regardless. Why'd I say what like that? That's how I say what to my dog. Regardless of the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must, again, thank you for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear family's voice behind us. Oh, my dad's here. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kid movie about talking animals. I really don't care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? What? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Huh, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with that? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a while, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats, and he's settling for the previews, glancing at him. I can see he's sweating profusively and gripping his armrests. Okay. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so, excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Is he talking about the Disney movie Halloween Town? Because if it's the Disney movie, that movie is not terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I wouldn't have even expected him to bring it some sort of strange foreign horror film that I never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It seems he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice. He takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashed across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled orb sits up in a coffin. Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their coffins onto the floor. Brother, it is time. Yes, my husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as forbidding organs play music in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it is actually a pretty fun trip. We get to the tents where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce, meeting with the general of all the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grabbing my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood, or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kinda cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he wouldn't hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what dads do best, talk during the movie. Lighten the mood, dad joke. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Where? To the retail store. I yelled the last bit a bit too loud in the crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile from Damien's face. Good one, Carl. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the general's wife embrace each other in his cryptic. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was a Vampire Crusade, and our hearts are cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out. The film fades to black, and the end appears on the screen. But then it cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmelia, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder. More ominous organs. The movie fades out again. And a bloody question mark now accompanies. Am I just making up English words now? Accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admitted struck me as pedestrian. I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and its great attention to details in regards to vampiric love. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Let me save again. I'm just so paranoid I'm gonna screw up somewhere. I'm glad I didn't screw up with the letter. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk. The cool night air, being alone here with Damien, is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely? Damn. Okay. Here comes the smooth response. No. Problem? Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Carl. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but... why is this music so loud? Let me turn that down real quick. So loud, can't even hear myself think. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead, as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket. We both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there was no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once, rural graveyards became more popular alternative church burials. They became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, bring me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone at all. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I feel like it's Lucian, honestly. I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape making more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as frightened as transfixes his eye. I want to scream, it's stuck in my throat. The creature's getting closer, moving faster. Woof. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's a little Boston Terrier. As it comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots to Damien and sniffs his hands. Damien looks ecstatic, and he ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see. Robert? Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here this lovely evening? Haunting cryptics? What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Robert is so weird. I really want to try to do his route, but that means I have to go back and completely restart the game. Because literally, he doesn't do anything. He won't even talk back to you if you try to talk to him after sleeping with him. Hunting cryptics. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depth of his cloak. Procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? A dog laps the treat, crunches it away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of high fashion always be accompanied by a small dog as a terrier or Maltese. Think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to me to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight. It was my pleasure. If you won't allow me, it will bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogram handkerchief. He presses it to my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I feel like this will be the best one to pick. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. A noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentrics. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh? I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes, how was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you! But, as it turns out, Damien is Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep that between me and Damien. Scary, cool. Yep, he's cool, it's crazy. Oh, it's scary. Nice save, Carl. Did you know that graveyard just be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can you be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling you for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. How'd I do? I was about to say, I haven't seen
My stars, this...
I haven't seen
Never in a
anyone get lower than
million years
S.
have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
I still don't understand how these scorings work, though. Okay, anyways, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's a good spot to end it. So, subscribe to my channel, join the Wolfpack. While you're down there, if you like the video, also give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos, when it does decide to work. And also, check out my other videos. I will have a playlist linked in the end cards that probably should be popping up soon for the rest of my Dream Daddy playlist. I think I'm going to play through every single route separately, starting with Damien and then going through. So anyways, I think that's it. This has been Kara, and bye guys!